Welcome back, beautiful people, to another episode of Not So Good Advice, where me, the host Lou Bloom, gives you, the beautiful people, well, not so good advice. Yes, yes, and yes. It is getting more and more festive as the days go on. I could feel it pumping through my veins. The holidays are here, and they're very, very near, and they're here. Well, I like to say, what are we? Episode number 16. I want to say thank you so much for the people enjoying this episodes, the people watching this, and thank you to myself. Let me pat myself on the back. Pat myself on the back because this is just ridiculous and I can't believe I'm doing this, but I'm sticking with it and I'm not going anywhere for a while. Unless you pay me, then I might be gone. But let's just dig in, I guess. Disclaimer, disclaimer, disclaimer. This is not professional advice or legal advice. This is strictly for entertainment and comedic purposes only. You should not be taking this literal. But if you do take it literal, like, comment, subscribe, send an email. notsogoodadvice19@gmail.com, because I'm dying to know what happened. How did it turn out? Did you use my advice? Did you not? Did you get disappeared from the mob and you barely made it out? I want to know what happened, okay? So, without further ado, let's just get into this. Okay, we got some good ones too, actually. Or basic ones. I don't know. So, first one says, meeting a girl tonight. Worried I'll screw it up. I met someone online last week and we're meeting for the first time tonight for coffee. Wow. I'm concerned I'll do or say something to screw it up, and this is stemming from a string of first dates I've been on lately that don't convert into a second date. Okay. Sorry, don't convert into second dates. Okay, I see. Any advice beyond the platitudes of just be yourself would be helpful because I'm certainly in my head. She's super nice, empathetic, has a career, attractive, all of it, so I really want this to go well. Well, buddy, you came to the right place because I specialize in first dates. Maybe not second or third dates, but I specialize in first dates. I specialize in that shit. I specialize in first dates. I specialize. First dates, I specialize in that shit. So, first off, you're going to have to make an assessment. How fine is she? Is she a 10, a 9? Or is she, a 3 or 4 or 2? Because if it's 3 or 2, you don't really got to worry about nothing. But if she's heading towards the 8, 9, 10 range, you're going to have to impress her a little bit if you want her to stick around. It just is what it is, okay? It is what it is, and it is what it ain't. Okay, so beyond be yourself, it's true. You should be yourself. Unless yourself is a weirdo serial killer, then don't be yourself. Don't do that. But you should kind of be yourself in a way that, because you don't want to lie too much and make it seem like you're not yourself. Because once you start doing that, once you start not being yourself, and you're gonna have to keep up that lie, and keep up that bar. Because you raise the bar a certain way, every time you see her, she's gonna accept or expect that bar to be that way, expect you to be that way. And if you're not, it's just gonna be, it's gonna turn her off. So that's something I would say is just, kind of be yourself, but be the cool version of yourself. Be the coolest version of yourself you could be. If this was a Rick and Morty episode, or if this was an alternate universe, or if you spoke to, Rufus from Bill and Ted's Adventure, you want to see all the versions of yourself. All the versions of yourself, right? The rich one, the cool one, the sad one, the pathetic one, the Mexican one, the exciting one, the drug addict one, all of those. Pick the cool one and pretend you swapped places with them and have the cool one of you, the cool version of you, on that date with her. Yes, you should do that. On the date with her. And just realize and understand that it's not a big deal and it doesn't really matter. Because whether or not it makes more dates or it doesn't, who cares? We all die anyway, and honestly, maybe that's too severe. Just realize that you're not shit and she ain't shit, and it doesn't even matter, to be honest. But I would just say, yeah, be the cool version of yourself. Don't be too happy. Don't be too funny, because you don't want to come off as a clown. Don't be too serious, because you don't want to be, kind of like just dangerous, and no one like the serious guy. Don't lead with your wallet. That's the one you don't want to do, because this never ends good. Don't be too polite. You want to be polite, but don't be too polite. But you do want to be a gentleman and be classy. That's the main thing. Be classy. Be classy. The next one will be what's the other one? Be intellectual. Be smart, intelligent. Be assertive. You want to be like assertive man. You want to let her know that you're not a little boy. You're a man. And don't leave with your wallet, but come on, pay for it. You invited her out. What is it? A dinner, a coffee? It's not gonna be that much. Just pay for it, and I think things will go. But don't start with compliments. Don't do that. Maybe you can start with one little compliment. That's about it. But if you really want to, you're gonna have to throw in a few compliments. But don't shower them. Don't worship her right away. Cause trust me, no one is shouldn't worship anyone. And yeah, but you do want to compliment her every now and then, but be specific on your compliments. Maybe compliment her shoes and how it matches good with her top or jacket, and then later on compliment her hair. Be like, damn, did it take a long time to do your hair? Because it looks super good. Or maybe you just did that. Maybe her skin. Wow, I don't know if it's me, but your skin is glowing. Is it your makeup? I'm not wearing makeup. Oh wow, that's crazy. I didn't know that. Something stupid like that. She'll be head over heels. It'll go good. Don't be a weirdo. Okay, next one. My 12-year-old daughter doesn't know she's adopted. Okay. My wife had a baby girl 12 years ago. We got married and I adopted her daughter. It's taken me so long to get to the point where I want to tell my daughter she's not mine. But I love her to death and don't want to hurt her feelings or make her feel unwanted, because I would kill for her. Her mother says she's too young, but I think 12 is a fair age to let her know the truth about who her father is. As for the bio, father has always been a deadbeat, and we had him sign his rights over in exchange for some Jordans. Fuck yeah. Like, what the fuck? It's been eating away at me for the past 10 years, not telling her about me, but I'm not sure what to do, how to go about it. Her mother and I have great marriage, and her daughters have no reason to suspect that I'm not her father, her biological father. What should I do? 12 is a decent age, especially for a girl. They mentally they grow up fast, so they put shit together in their mind fast. 12-year-old boys are kind of dumb. But I'm not gonna lie, I would she could wait a few years. She could wait 2 or 3 years, maybe like 14, 13, 14. She could do that. And she has to find out eventually, right? I wouldn't say 18. That's too old. But let her know, I guess. And one thing I'd say is don't completely shit on her real dad. Yeah, don't completely shit on her real dad. I'm gonna put this little guy away. Hold on real quick. Okay, don't completely shit on her real dad, because it's just, if he is what he is, she'll find out on herself, on her own, and it's just not gonna be good, because it's gonna make her want to find. She's gonna want to get in touch with him more, and then if he's not a shitty person, then they're gonna look at you like, what the fuck, you were shitting on my dad, But I would say 14 is a good range, and she has the right to see her real dad, to meet him, see who her father is, and yeah, that's what I say. 12 is not a bad age, but you should wait a little bit, and maybe you should sit her down with your wife to her real mother, and the three of you talk, but have her mother say it. Maybe not you. Maybe have her mother lead the conversation into, breaking the ice, and so she can understand that who her real dad is. What type of Jordans were there? were those? What type of Jordans? That's what I want to know. Okay, next question. This one goes and says, help with overall hygiene. I smell like rotten poop. Any tips to help me? I'm embarrassed. I went to a store earlier today, and an employee made a comment about how it smelled around me. It made me feel more self-conscious. I'm not trying to smell like this. Okay? I felt that after showering, it sticks to my clothing. I use washcloths to clean my body in the shower once per shower. I use either Dial or Dove wash sensitive. Washing, I separate my clothing, upper body together, and pants/jeans/underwear together. I use detergent sheets that have enzymes. I use Lysol sanitizer occasionally. Any odor still sticks. I have an appointment with my primary already booked, if that's okay. So, here's the thing. You're going to have to wipe your ass, okay? Because something tells me you're not wiping good enough. And I get it. People from different cultures and traditions and backgrounds use different things to wash themselves. Some people use just the soap bar. Some people use the loofah. Some people use a washcloth. I get it. But if you haven't changed the washcloth in like a month, change the damn thing. Just change it. Like, there's no reason to be doing that. Do you use deodorant? Do you use deodorant under your armpits? Fucking do that shit. Use it. Do you take a shower every day with shampoo and soap and scrub? Maybe the washcloth is really old and it's really smooth and it's not really getting. No, you need to like scrub. Have you ever been to a Korean bathhouse and got like a real Korean style wash and massage? Yeah, they fucking scrub the fuck out of you. They scrub you like a dirty whale that washed up on the shore, and Inuit people are gonna chop them up for dinner. They scrub you. They open your armpits and they fucking scrub the fuck out of you. And they scrub your cheeks too, between your cheeks. They scrub you. I'm not talking from experience. I'm just talking from knowledge. That's all I'm saying. And yeah, you need to scrub yourself. Another thing, wipe your ass. Like, use baby wipes. Maybe 2 of them. And then after 2 baby wipes, use fucking normal toilet paper. Like, for real. And lastly, I would say your clothing. Throw all your clothes away. Burn it if you have to. Burn the clothing. And then buy some new shit. Not from the thrift store. No thrift store's clothing. Don't be doing that. I mean, maybe 1 or 2, but like, in your case, don't buy it. And lastly, you might have to. Well, you will have to floss your teeth every day, all the time. Use like heavy duty Listerine, and brush your teeth like so fucking good. And then go to the dentist, because you might have something going on. You might have something going on in there, and you might have some rotten teeth, like serious bacteria happening. And when you have that, it smells like something's dying or rotting in your mouth. And I mean, do you got a girlfriend? I don't think so. If she loved you, she'd tell you. If you have a sick, like a homeboy, like your boy, just be like, hey man, I smell like shit. I don't know what's going on. He should tell you. If he's really your boy, your family maybe, hopefully, I'll tell you. But I think that's might be what it is. It might be in your mouth. Like, it might be in your mouth. So yeah, wash your ass. Come on, man. Like, what the fuck? If you were in prison, you'd be stabbed in the neck already and dead. Like, prison is dirty, but they don't put up with that shit. They don't put up with dirty people and people that smell. So yeah, that's my advice to you. Okay, so this title goes, being 5'7" has had almost no negative impact on getting women. Okay, cool. This is for all the guys 5'7" and up. Applies. I've been short my whole life. I was a short kid. I'm a short adult, and I can count on one hand how many times I've been rejected by women for being short. TBH, I can count on two hands how many times I've been rejected, period. Oh, okay. Women taller, shorter, and same height as me have expressed interest in me and have dated all above. The most notable are those who I'm the same size as. They have always expressed our matching heights as a positive, and I agree. This is not a flex. This is a wake-up call for those 5'7" and up, saying that them being short is the only reason they're alone. It isn't. It's not even the primary one. Wow. Okay. That's not a question or advice, but I agree with you. I'm around the same height. I might be like 2 inches taller. Okay. But yeah, I mean, being short has nothing to do with the type of girls I get or being rejected. Unless you go to the NBA games and you're trying to get at those, little groupie girls that only get with basketball players, they might not want to be with you. But even then, if you look good, you sound good, you act good, you smell good, you'll probably make something happen. A lot of people blame height on everything, but height is just one factor, one small part of the equation within a whole mouth problem. So I know this isn't a question or advice, but it's true. Like, you need to make something happen. Just because you're short, you need to bring up other aspects in your life. So if you're short, bam, that might be a little negative, but you also need to work on yourself, talk better, dress better, your physique, get stronger, look better, eat healthier. Your money, get your money up, get some certificates or a degree and start making more money. All of that stuff. Get more educated, get smarter, just all that shit. Just take that shit into account. Okay, it works. It works. Next question. What is your favorite non-sexual way to connect with your partner? Okay, my number one favorite way would probably be cooking with them. I like to cook. I get down in the kitchen. It goes down in the kitchen when I'm there, behind or in front of the stove. In front of the stove, it gets down. I'm pretty badass. I like to cook, and I like to serve it to my loved ones, especially my babe, and I like to see what she thinks about it. I can cook a lot of things: steak, pasta, shrimp, mariscos, barbecue. I like cooking stews. I like cooking roux. I like breakfast. It's super easy, and I'm not a fan of breakfast, but even if you know a good fish market and you can get some really nice, healthy, beautiful fish, you can try doing some sushi. It's fun. I mean, like it's just fun. And some other intimate ways is watching a movie, going hiking, working out is always a good one. The best one that I love would probably be traveling, new city, new state, new country. That's probably the sickest one, badass, that I like. I haven't really done an escape room because if I really need to escape, I just break down that fucking door. Like, I'm getting out of there if I need to escape. Nothing's holding me in. So I've never really been to them. Go-karting's fun. Mini golf is fun. If you play mini golf, if you know a good little mini golf place, that's pretty fun to do. There's so many things you could do. A drive-in movie theater, even though sometimes those drive-ins movie theaters can get a little steamy, if you're all alone in a car and you got tinted windows. But other than that, there's you can do a painting too. I've done that before. I painted with one of my lady friends. I've done that. Painting is pretty good. I like art, so that's a good one to really get your artistic side and see what's up and see what's going on, because not a lot of people have an artistic side. I mean, well, everyone has an artistic side, but not a lot of people express it. And I like to see other people how they do it, how they do art, what they put together, because it's really interesting to see, a plain blank canvas and they paint what comes out of it. That's a pretty fun one. I can keep on going on that one, but you get the point. Next one. My son burnt down my apartment. Kentucky, USA. In mid-November, my son, still a minor, started a fire that burned down my apartment building, displacing myself and 5 other residents. Unbeknown to me, my renter's insurance had lapsed at the end of October, leaving me uninsured at the time of the fire. Now I'm getting calls from law firms telling me I owe thousands of dollars to the insurance companies. I'm a public educator and cannot afford that kind of money. Can I fight this? Am I screwed? Is bankruptcy an option? Thank you in advance. Okay. So you got a few options here. First one I would say is document everything. Get a lawyer. Go to court and tell them the truth. We'll listen to your lawyer first, but tell them the truth. Like hey, it was my son. He's a minor. I wasn't even there. Blah blah blah. Accident. Please have mercy on me. Basically, what you're gonna tell them. I don't make a lot of money. Besides that, you could be. You can sell everything, get all your money in investments, sell everything, liquidate everything, move to Mexico. You can probably do that. They might try to hunt you down, but you're in Mexico. Start your new life. Tell your son to shut up, and you did this to us. Move to Mexico. And the third one I would say probably is you're in Kentucky, so I won't know exactly what part of Kentucky you would have to find this, but go to a loan shark and tell them, hey, I need money for this loan, and I will forever be in your debt. So you could tell them that. They'll probably, maybe take you up on that offer, but you might have to do some dirty work. So get prepared to be a teacher, but you'll become Breaking Bad. What's that guy's name? The bald guy? I forgot his name, but he's bald with glasses, and he was a professor or teacher that turned, illegal and started selling drugs. You might have to do that. So I think those are my three advice points for you on that one. Okay, next one. My girlfriend kissed someone else, and I don't know what to do. I can tell you what to do before even answering this or reading the rest of this, but I'm gonna read this just because it's part of the show. Okay, me and my girlfriend have been together for almost a year. Last Friday we were both at a party. We are both in the same friend group and knew all the people there. I went to bed around 4 a.m. because I was really drunk, but she and some friends continued partying. 4 a.m. is so late. You're still gonna drink and party after that? Crazy. Today she told me one of my friends who has been in a relationship for multiple years kissed her, and she kissed him back. She feels really guilty and wants to continue the relationship. I'm not sure what to do for a couple reasons. One, I don't know if she told me because she feels really guilty or because a good friend of mine knew what happened and was going to tell me if I didn't. Oh, that slimy bitch. Two, I don't know I don't know if it has happened before. When I asked her, she went silent for a bit. Then she said it hasn't happened before, so I'm not sure if I believe her. Don't believe that bitch. What the fuck? She already exposed herself. You can't believe nothing after this shit. 3. How am I supposed to trust her again if she did this? You don't. It's tainted. It's ruined. You ruined it. You ruined it. You ruined it. You ruined. 4. She and my friend were really drunk. She did say that. Why do you keep calling him your friend, bro? It's not your friend anymore. That ain't your boy. Clearly, there's no boundaries with him. If I was your friend, we're all hanging out in a group, your girl's there, and you're like, hey, I'm going to bed, boys, and your girl's still there, I'm leaving. I'm not going to party anymore. I'm leaving. That's what it is, because I'm the loyal one. Especially with my homeboys and my family. None of that weird slimy shit. It always happens. Fuck that. I fucking hate you guys. I hate you. You're gonna know as you get older and you're a young bro and you're a dude in high school and college and whatnot. If you're dating a girl, especially if she's pretty, your friends are gonna try to creep up behind you, around your back, and they'll try to get at your girl. They'll try to get at your girl, your ex, your fucking, God forbid, but your wife. All that weird shit. And the only real, I guess, respectable situation is if you dated this girl, she's your ex, that's it, some time went by, and your friend that really likes her, or there's a connection between them, tells you, hey bro, I know you dated this girl, you have history with her, but we're feeling each other, we're seeing each other. Out of respect, I'm just letting you know. It still might make your relationship with him weird, but that's actually kind of respectable. That's like two adult human beings like respecting each other. 4. She and my friend were really drunk. She did say that being drunk isn't an excuse. Okay. 5. I really love her and don't want to lose her. Bro, you already lost her, my boy. You lost her already, my boy. If she's partying drunk 4 a.m., which is way past the bedtime, and you're not there, and your friends are still there, and there's alcohol involved, like, it's a recipe for disaster. If you stick with her and you remain dating her, and it keeps going on, like you accept what she did, you move past it, you move forward. This is just a little tiny minuscule foreshadowing of what's gonna happen, which is not good. Tragedy, pain, despair, and heartbreak. That's all it is in the books for you, buddy. If you keep up with this guy, or I mean with this chick. But I hope that answers your question. Okay, this question goes, what do men like in their stocking? Hi friends, last year when hubby and I did stockings for Xmas, we did candy. It sat uneaten in our pantry all year. Is there anything cool or interesting you have received? Thanks in advance. I like this question. So something your husband or your boyfriend, your man would like, I'd say, for a stocking, throw a beer in there. Throw a beer in there. He would appreciate that. If you want, maybe throw a little not a handle, but a little glass, a little bottle of bourbon, whiskey. He'll appreciate that shit if he's a bourbon guy. A cigar or two. Throw a nice cigar, not a cheap one, but like a nice decent one. You don't have to buy a crazy expensive, ridiculous cigar, but cigar, something that makes him appreciate and sets the tone and raises his it's just something that lets him and everyone else in the house know that, baby, you're the man. You're the man, baby. You're the king of this castle. You're the king. Cigars, whiskey, bourbon, those are it. Even if you have like a maybe like a gift card to like Wingstop, Buffalo Wild Wings, maybe a gift card to, if he likes dressing up or like clothing, to Champs, Dickies, maybe not Dickies, but like Champs, Nike, like gift cards like that to like shoe stores. He'll probably like that. If he's if he has a bike, if he has a bike, a Harley Davidson or like a dirt bike, you can put like a little gift shop of a gift card of a bike, stuff, that you can buy bike parts, something like that. He'd probably love that shit. Maybe if he likes wearing accessories, a cool bracelet, a cool chain, that would be sick. If you can afford a chain, that'd be sick. He'd probably like that shit. Some nice sunglasses that he would look good in. Some nice Ray-Bans or something. Oh, he'd fucking like that shit. Some Ray-Bans? Bitch, kidding me? Come on now. He like that shit. Oh, you can get some cologne. Get some nice cologne, throw it in there. Fuck, that would be cool too. Get some cologne, you throw it in there real quick. Maybe spray a little bit outside the stocking, so he's just like, oh, that smells good. What is that? Man, what? That's sick as fuck. I'm putting you on game, girl. Putting your ass on game to buy him this shit. So those are just a few things he'd probably appreciate. Let me look for one more just for shits and giggles. Let me think about it. I mean, if he works out, you could how about you if you have the money for it, look ahead of time, sign up for Bitcoin or like some cryptocurrency if he's not in it already. Bam, invest a little bit on that for him. That'd be cool. Okay, this one's a fun one for my last one for you guys. I caught my boyfriend watching a girl's ass out dancing while we were having sex. Sick. My partner and I have been together for almost 3 years. Lately, I've noticed something during sex that's been bothering me. When we're doing doggy style, he likes to hold my head in place. So he's like holding your he's hitting it, and he's like, don't fucking move. Don't fucking move. Okay, like hold my place. At first, I didn't think much of it, but recently I noticed something that left me feeling really uncomfortable. While we were having sex, I turned my head around despite him trying to keep it there. Oh, so he was trying to keep your head there, and you were like, no, you fucking turn around. No, I'm looking. Okay. Yeah, that's why I turned my head despite him trying to keep it still, and I saw that he was watching a video on Instagram, specifically one of a girl with her ass out. This is the first time I've noticed something like this happening, and honestly, I feel really messed up about it. And is this normal behavior? No, I don't think so. For a guy, I don't think so. No. Am I overthinking it? I feel so confused and uncomfortable, and I don't know how to process this. Oh, wow. Damn, fuck. That's crazy. That's crazy. That's crazy, but yeah. So I think he maybe has a porn addiction. I think he maybe doesn't think you're that sexy. He's not that attracted to you. I also think that, you know, he's been watching fucking stupid TikToks and Instagram babes shaking ass all day too much. Because let's face it, that shit is like an epidemic right now. I would catch myself like looking and I'm like, damn. And then the next thing is and more, I'm like, damn. And I'm not gonna lie, like I look and I'm like, whoa, as it's my instinct to be like, whoa, nice, whoa, that's fucking sexy. But then like when it keeps going too much, I know that it's like, I don't want to watch this shit. Like it's too much. I don't need too much ass, and they're all so stupid too. They're all like girls fucking washing the dishes, like, oh, I'm just washing the dishes today, and they're fucking fat asses in my face, and it's like, bitch, no, get that out of here. You're not washing taking my kid to school, and the kid's like all the way over there in the playground, and there's asses in the face. No, that's so stupid. So you should seriously sit down, have a talk with him, and you know, and that's like being nice, because I think it might be over if he's doing that shit. Like holding your head in place too, just holding your head, like just watching that shit, like damn, like, oh, that's so crazy. That's so crazy. He's definitely on the naughty list, and I'm gonna tell Santa. I'm gonna tell Santa to put him on the naughty list. You know, but you should highly consider leaving him. I think so, cause that's some crazy shit right there. Like, what do you think is gonna happen if it just continues? I mean, what if he's already cheating on you and getting some side? You know, getting some on the side, and then like he's just kind of throwing you a bone just to like keep the relationship alive and try to make you think like everything's cool, and peachy. That sucks. You know, I'm sorry to hear that, but you should. Yeah, realistically sit down with him, have a talk, see if it improves, and if it doesn't, the relationship, just cut that shit and try to get with someone that does approve. Are you a couple or are you married? You're just a couple. Yeah, leave his ass. Fuck it. I mean, he can watch them all day when you're gone. That's fucked up, and I think that's part of what's ruining society, is that, and part of the social media shit. Social media and porn, that's part of kind of what's ruining it. Not everyone though. Some people could handle it. I don't have a problem with that shit. I can see how it can be a problem. It's like gambling. You know, I go to the casino, I win some money a little bit, and I'm like, fuck, that feels good. And then I go and then I lose, and I'm like, fuck, I can still win more though. And then I lose more, and I'm like, fuck this. Like, and then it never goes deeper than that. So I listen to my body, and I got a good sense of like, you know, when to stop and when something's not good for me. Some people, they can't control it. And they can't control that shit. So yeah, you should maybe consider leaving his ass. Maybe that could teach him a lesson of, you know, to quit that brain rot. Because some guys need that heartbreak. Heartbreak teaches so much. That shit taught me a lot. Forces you to improve your life and get better. So yeah, that's what I would say. And lastly, you know, what else I want to say is thank you for joining me on this beautiful night with the beautiful people and the beautiful host. The beautiful host, okay? Beautiful host today. This was the 16th episode. Thank you for joining this. Like, comment, subscribe. There's more to come. More of this little Santa's elf is here to give you better advice. But next week is Christmas week, and we'll see. I've been talking to Santa. Maybe, just maybe, he can come to town and drop some advice as well. He's been really busy this year. I'm not gonna lie. A lot of people are on the naughty list. A lot of people in Ukraine. A lot of people doing those street takeovers are on the naughty list. A lot of people during those riots and protests are on the naughty list. I'm not gonna lie. Not gonna lie, but he's still busy. Love you guys. Take care. Not so good advice. See ya.